Having been on Twitch for a hot minute, I get asked all the time, CJ, should I stream one game or should I go variety? Honestly, it's up to you. My goal of this video is not to tell you that one is better than the other. It's just to tell you my personal experiences having done both. In this video, I'll be telling you some tips and tricks you can use and some positives and negatives of each. For example, my biggest memory that I have of just being in one directory, this is definitely a negative, is basically being stalked. Anytime I freaking played any other game besides wrestling, besides WWE, oh my God, it was hell. I was like zombies. I would get party invites from children and they would keep asking me, do y'all have WWE? Do y'all have WWE? Do y'all have WWE? Hey, you annoyed yet? Yeah, annoying, huh? That is a real sound clip, by the way, actually from one of my very old streams. Yeah, now that you felt my pain and you understood what I had to go through, my journey, I'm gonna tell you guys the positives and negatives of one game versus variety, all right? But before we get into that, you know, we gotta get the dojo well lit. All right, so let me tell you what I mean by like one game. Now, I don't exactly mean just one game every single day you're playing one game. One game more means to me like genre. So like Call of Duty, Destiny, Apex. You're kind of in one genre, first person shooter, that kind of thing. Or let's say you're in a genre of like a fighting game. You might do like Tekken one day, then Street Fighter the next day. You know, then maybe Blaze Blue. You're in like one genre. Your audience expects you to generally do the same type of games. You guys remember those brief stints that Ninja decided to stream something else besides Fortnite? I believe it was Final Fantasy. Yeah, he would do Final Fantasy and a lot of people were giving him flack because there just wasn't nearly the same amount of people watching. And that's one of the risks you can run by streaming one game. But when he did Apex, people were messing with it. That's the risk you run by doing one genre. When you are kind of in one field and you are just doing that for a very long time and you're building an audience from that, that's what people are going to start expecting. Okay, now this opinion can vary, but I personally feel that if you're in one game, one genre, one directory, I feel like the growth can potentially be faster. People know what they're getting, when they're getting it, how it's going to be done. Your audience knows what they're consuming. People are coming by because they're very familiar with the game you're playing. They're familiar with the genre. They're comfortable with it. Maybe they play. Maybe they're super sweaty at the game. They can give you tips, pointers, how to get better. It's a vibe going on. So I believe that's a positive of being with one genre. Let me tell you guys, man, I used to be so offended by the whole one game thing because anytime I streamed anything else, nobody ever showed up. And I was like, damn, I thought y'all messed with it rather. But then one day a light bulb came over my head and I'm like, oh, I think I get it. People are there not just for the game, but for the streamer too. Don't short yourself. They're there for you too. It's the combination of the two. They can easily watch somebody else streaming it, but they're there for you. There's nothing wrong with people coming by because they enjoy the game you play and the streamer. Also, being in one genre, you're honestly very consistent. I think it's the consistency that really captures people. I put it to you like this. You don't want to pour a bowl of Frosted Flakes and it tastes like Cocoa Pebbles. You want it to be consistent exactly how you had it the first time. Yeah, let me be honest with y'all, man. I see a lot of you guys, you're just starting streaming and stuff and you're hanging out in like Fortnite and like Apex and stuff. I'm gonna be totally honest with y'all. If you just started streaming, nah, bro. Those directories are too huge. You're not gonna grow. There's like 3,000 million billion people in the directory. Get out, pick the right game. Oh, you don't believe me? Okay, look at this. Okay, so now we are in the browse tab. These feature the most watched games on the entire Twitch platform. Okay, so as you can see, we have Fortnite, which is top five most watched game. Let's click into it, man. There's 128,000 people currently watching right now, right? As you can see, you see all the damn streamers up here, all right? Cool. Now you can sort now from low to high, but still, I mean, look at this. Look at this. I mean, really, you're buried. You're literally buried. There's so many. Look how many people with just, this is just at zero. We're still not done with zero, guys. We're still not done with 0. This is all the people streaming. Streaming this game is pointless. You're getting buried literally under thousands of people. We're still in 0. There's no point. There is literally, we're still in 0. I want to see how long this lasts. Cue the Jeopardy theme song. Oh my God. I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. I don't think we're ever going to see 1. I just wanted to express that with you guys. This is what happens if you're just chilling in just one game. Just stay away. Seriously. If you're just started streaming, stay away. Oh, what a headache. Like, honestly, just even looking at that was just like, damn, that's really bad. You have to choose the right game that makes you happy. You don't want to pick a game that you're miserable with either. Get to know that community, become a figure in the community. You know what I mean? You'll have people that say, hey man, stream whatever you want. And I'm just like, sorta. You stream whatever you want to make you happy. But in terms of growth, man, not so much. So you want to switch it up now. You want to get into the variety bag. All right. You sure you want to do this? I want you to understand what you're getting into. Everything I just told you just now, this is the exact opposite. Being a variety streamer myself, this is my favorite thing about doing it. You develop an audience that understands that you will play different games. And if you're lucky, you'll develop a community that will be more open-minded to the games you play. If you're playing a game that they've never seen before, they might say, hey, what's this game about? Let me check it out. Also, you can guarantee that the people that do come by your stream are there for you. You could be playing some hole-in-the-wall niche-ass game, and these dudes will still come by to support you. You know that they are there to support you and your brand. I just love being unpredictable, making my schedule for the week and just surprising the dojo with just games that they haven't seen in a while, or they don't know what they're getting. I just love my options. All of that sounds fire, right? That sounds fire, right? All right, now let me tell you why variety streaming has some trash parts to it. The growth, so slow. I mean, you might luck up and get some new game hype, but oh man, it's so slow. Like, the new game hype stuff is exactly that, new game hype. It doesn't last forever. Once people pretty much get tired of the game, they just move on to whoever they were watching before. It's another thing that I feel like variety casters struggle with is consistency. For example, I'd find myself in the middle of like a Walking Dead playthrough, and the next thing I know, I just end up playing something else and I just completely forget about it. Does anybody else struggle with that? This variety is, it was just me. These two things might sound very minuscule, but I'm telling you, they really matter. When it comes to community building, everything counts. Once you find your stream style, take off running and pick some. If I were to start a channel right now in 2020, I would go one game. The reason I'm choosing one game to start is because you get that faster growth, right? You set your roots in the community and kind of spread your wings, right? Then after, once things start picking up, then I will go variety. Now, warning, everyone is not gonna come with you once you start branching out. There are gonna be people that's like, hey, what the? Are you trying to do something different? I'm not coming through. What the hell? So just be aware, it's gonna happen. Well, CJ, I've seen people grow super organically through variety streaming. Yes, that does happen, but these are very special cases. There's a lot of things that happen behind the scenes of streaming. You can chalk that up to their game selection, their networking skills, or other connections they've made throughout the industry. Everybody got a plug, bruh. And also to the fact that they may be a fantastic streamer. There's a bunch of fresh content you can make for variety casting. It's a lot of fun stuff you can do. Find your sauce. Is it gonna be one game, variety, whatever? Find your sauce, man. Come on, I believe in you. Let's get it. Let's get these goals, man. If you enjoy it when I talk about topics such as content creation, let me know down in the comment section. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll leave the link for my Discord down below. We have a streaming gear chat in there, and there's a bunch of content creators that really want to hear what you have to say. Let me know if you're gonna go with one genre, variety. Let's talk, man. I could do this all day. You already know. Let me know what you're going with. I want to know. Appreciate you guys for listening. Also, if you haven't peeped, we got the merch, man. We got the merch. Links in my description for that. Cop your SenseiCJ merch today. Rep the dojo outside of the channel. Oh, I think I hit my plug quota. That's all she wrote. I'm out of here, man.